Oh, I appear to have started the video. That's interesting, isn't it? Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today, we've just got another mail opening for you, and I'm doing it in the old face cam style today because the little table setup is a bit of a pain to set up, and there's stuff all over it. So I thought, you know what, we'll take the loss here, and we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Get this done nice and quickly and ready for tomorrow. Today, I have a bunch of AEW figures from a company that's brand new to me called Lennies Toys. I only first saw them from a sponsored post about their Black Friday sales, in which they were doing some pretty good deals on the AEW figures. But that's not really saying much. AEW figures seem to be a good and cheap and easy way for retailers to do a good Black Friday deal. They're basically giving them away, like Real Wrestling was doing, like buy one get two free. And these were essentially doing the same. The figures were down to half price, buy two get one free. Now I'm not going to lie, in terms of my interest in the AEW figure line, I probably shouldn't have bothered. I probably shouldn't have picked up anything here. But after going through the store a few times, I managed to convince myself to pick up a couple of things. One is a figure I was hoping to get really cheap anyway. One is one I have kind of picked up for the sake of it. And another one is one I've definitely picked up for the sake of it. So the one I kind of picked up for the sake of it is the Unrivaled Series 10 Dr. Britt Baker DMD. And I know that one of my subscribers in particular is going to be very happy to see this, me finally picking up a Britt Baker. It's, you know, for the sake of only a tenner, it rounds off my women's division to a nice even 18 figures, and I very much doubt I'm actually going to be able to pick up someone that I would, like, intend to be in the women's division. And it's not that I dislike Britt, I just don't particularly have any strong feelings about her one way or another. For the sake of £10, why not, you know? Now, I can't help but notice the finger is so bent on that. And the lamp is dead already. 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes. Yeah, this thing's fucked. I need a new one. Yeah, ring light to the rescue. I should use this thing more often. It's not that I got a bad deal or anything, or that even they're bad figures or anything. It's just stuff that I'm not particularly that bothered about. And I think after a few months of having no money, I am kind of impulse buying a little bit. But yeah, we got Britt now, you know. Maybe she'll find herself on an NWO thing. Maybe she'll find herself on eBay, as a lot of the AEW figures seem to be doing for me after I've picked them up. The next thing... Oh! I just got a spoiler! Oh! Okay, that's... Oh, it's really nice. It's really nice, but I'm still going to save it for last. Oh, I'm a little bit heartbroken that I've seen it, but I'm... Oh my god! The mood of the video has changed. Okay, so... Oh! Oh! Okay, a hat on a hat! A hat on a hat. So, another thing... So, this was the figure that I actually wanted. I wanted to get an Evil Uno really cheap. And I was hoping to see it when they were popping up in B&M for like $12.99. I was hoping to get it then. Because the only reason I want Uno is because of Ethan Page's YouTube channel. I've said this before about AEW figures. There's a lot of figures that I've gotten purely because of Ethan Page's YouTube channel. So, I don't know, am I the first person ever to buy Evil Uno and none of the rest of the Dark Order? Possibly, possibly not. I mean, kids probably see it and think, oh, that looks cool. But, a hat on a hat, from the spoiler I just had a second ago, it includes the Upper Deck cards, which is my main complaint about the UK AEW figures. Why don't we get these cards? But Uno includes the cards. That's brilliant. And £10 is exactly what I would be wanting to spend on him. Very, very happy with that. You know, I was tempted to get the Brody Lee, but I just like Luke Harper. I'm probably going to do Bray Wyatt stuff. I also have the Bludgeon Brothers Luke Harper as well. I don't know, dog. I mean, it probably would have made sense for me to buy it over the Brit, but the Brit definitely has a place in my roster, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we got Uno now. I'm not really sure what he's going to do in my Fed. Again, this is kind of a ridiculous one. I'd want him because the guy's cool, but yeah, I don't know. I say it a lot, but enhancement talent? I don't know, it's quite likely he's going to be sat in the box for a long time before I find any use for him. And now we'll segue into the last part, the new... God, I wish I'd done the pickups first now. I wish I'd done the pickups of this video first. Because, I mean, you'll see why in a second. Because of the spoiler I just had. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, guys. Okay. So with the third figure, I couldn't find a third figure I actually wanted. I know I was kind of getting these for the sake of it. But I couldn't find a third figure that I wouldn't be getting even more for the sake of it. You know, Brody maybe. Fair enough. But I thought, well, you know what? I could just get the third figure and sell it on eBay. No problem. And I also went a step further than that and thought I could get a figure that might be useful to me in case one of mine breaks. I could get a backup, you know, just in case. You know, it's not as if the Unrivaled figures don't have a record of being a bit unreliable. So I decided to get a spare Thunder Rosa. And my boys, we got the chase! Unbelievable! Oh, I'm so happy. This is my favorite AEW chase. Absolutely. I love Rosa. As, you know, I've mentioned on the channel before. I absolutely love Rosa. Last year, I bought myself a Rosa after Christmas because nobody got me her. And we didn't get the chase then, of course. We got the chase now, and it was free. We got the chase for free. That is insane. And look at how good this thing looks. I mean, there's not a lot of times where I feel like a chase in the AEW line is particularly better than the regular version. Sean Spears, loads better. Orange Cody, gorgeous. But by and large, you can live with the regular figure. The regular Rosa is brilliant. But I like this. You know, this is really, 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 really nice. This is like the jewel of my collection now. It's also saved me from debating buying one for £40 from wrestlers, which I will say, I do think that's a good price, but it's not as good as free. And I'm overjoyed. If I was ever going to get an AEW chase, a random AEW chase, this is the one for me, and I'm so glad. I'm overjoyed. The only thing I hate is that Uno was packaged under her so that I, you know, saw the blue leggings as I was like as I was getting him out. I was like, wait, is this the right? Oh, no way. Unbelievable. The sticker's not stuck down very well, you know. Maybe that means there's no point keeping her in the box. But we do have some pickups for this one as well. I don't want to put her down. I don't want to put her down. I really don't. I mean, it was a total gamble. I mean, it wasn't really a total gamble because I wasn't losing anything if I didn't get the chase. But of course, it was on my mind, you know. There's 9 Roses in stock. They've definitely got some chases in there. And I thought, you know, wouldn't that be nice? We could have a spare Rosa. We could have a Rosa we could sell, or... you never know, we might get the chase. We may as well take a punt on a chase if we're getting one figure for no reason. I really don't want to put her down, honestly. Wow, I'm so happy. I'm going to find somewhere that she can go. It doesn't really work. I'm going to find somewhere that she can go where she can just be in the background of all my videos. I'm in love, guys. I mean, actually, it's slightly mispainted. It is slightly mispainted. The right side of her face is slightly far over. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know. It's a bit too blurry. The mouth's a bit too far over. The eye's a bit too far over. Whatever. I love her anyway. Right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put it down now, guys. I'm gonna try and put it down. Okay. All right. I put it down. Love you, Rosa. And now we're gonna go to some pickups I did the other day, which I haven't featured on the channel yet. And this is why, I mean, it does kind of work, I guess. So, I went to TK Maxx the other day because there have been rumblings of AEW rares in there. Chase Cody with the trench coat and Taz. And my friend Dave sent me a picture from my most local TK Maxx saying that they had 3 chase Taz and nothing else. I was visiting my girlfriend at the time, as I quite often seem to be when there's wrestling figure stuff to pick up. So I ended up sending my sister out. She was going anywhere, so I asked her to have a look. She said they were gone. But when I got my lift home that same day, we popped into the TK Maxx in Hartlepool because it was on the way home. And I was just so lucky enough that there was a single regular Cody and a singular rare Taz. And this was the first rare AEW figure I've ever picked up. And this kind of works because roses are one of 5,000, Taz's are one of 3,000. So this is, it's technically more scarce. So this following rosa is cool, but this was my first rare, so it feels like this should have been, should have done the pickups first and then done the unboxing. But who could have foreseen, Now, this rare is not quite as impressive as the rosa. He's got slightly different coloured trousers. I think he goes from brown to grey, and he's got a hat. It's literally the Malibu Stacy meme, but he's got a new hat. But I think as announcer figures go, Taz, it's not a bad figure at all. I think it's fine. I love how, I don't know if it's just because of how big his upper body is, but I love how stumpy his legs are. I know he's a short guy, but, it just looks so cute. I can't get over it. So, if you have a TK Maxx nearby, check them out, because the Tazes are everywhere. The Codys are everywhere, too. The figures, without being chases, are pretty nice as well. Also, hold on, I like the fact that this is a chase. He's got the FTW cap on. No sign of that on this. What is that going to be, like a ringside variant, Walmart exclusive with Taz with the FTW cap? Don't know, that seems like a further cop-out. But it is funny how lazy it is. And it is something that I own now. Would I have went out my way to get this if I couldn't buy it from a shop? No. Absolutely not. Rosa, on the other hand, sure. But I could, I did, I've got it. And it's really nice, I do appreciate it. I would be tempted to open this as well, to be honest. Taz was one of the original ring announcers in DSW when I originally bought them. I knew that my local Forbidden Planet had the Classic Superstars Vince McMahon. They had the ECW Taz. There's a commentary team. I went down one day, got them both. Commentary team done. So, I would be tempted to open this, but I won't. In fact, I would have probably been very odd and ordered the regular Taz if they had it for the same reason, to open it. To use as a commentator. But yeah, it's really cool. And the final thing, I'm not putting Taz on top of Rosa. Giggity. The final thing, not quite as impressive as the Taz. I popped to Asda just after that, just up the road from the TK Maxx. We got a bit of Hot Wheels action. I picked up this gorgeous Honda CRX. Now, I already have a CRX. I already have, it was actually the first Hot Wheels I unboxed, uncarded, opened on YouTube. You can watch that video. It is white. This is just such, I don't think it really shows up here, but it's such a beautiful pale blue. It's almost like a blue watercolor. It's so faint. And the variation on the yellow wheels. Again, it was a case of, having to find out. I'll get it and see how I feel. Because it's definitely a really, really nice car. I'm sure I won't regret buying this. And if I'm completely honest, I saw a real CRX on Facebook Marketplace not too long ago for, I think it was like 1,800. Really nice condition. It was tempting, but I can't drive just yet. So guys, you guys have got to tell me, was this the greatest mail opening I've ever done from a completely unsuspecting video, a completely run-of-the-mill AEW figures I probably shouldn't have bothered buying mail video turns into, this is the best thing I've received in the mail, surely. This is the best figure I've ever, as opposed to full mail video, maybe not. But this is definitely the best thing I've ever received in the mail. That is Lennies Toys I ordered this from, of course. Thank you guys so much for sending me the chase. I'm overwhelmed. And I was so jealous when I saw AJWF when Real Wrestling had sent him one for free. I was like, No. I was like, that's not fair. But I've got my own now. If you hadn't guessed, I'm going to be staring at this for quite a while. So, if you enjoyed this video, I certainly did. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the mail opening playlist in the end screen. And goodbye. You know, this parcel actually arrived yesterday, and I didn't open it because I kind of had a busy day on. I kind of had a lot planned for the day. I can't believe this Rosa was just sat there the whole time. If I'd known she was in there, if I thought there was actually any likelihood we might have been sent to Chase, like, I didn't think it was likely. I thought it was possible. When I was kind of fantasizing and living in hope, I was like, oh, imagine if it is the Chase. And I'm like, God, as if I've left that for a day. I won't lie. The mispainted face is kind of getting to me a little bit. It does seem, it's like the longer you look, the worse it gets. And I do kind of want to look at this figure. It's just such a beautiful figure. There's so much beautiful colour and stuff on it. But she's my Rosa, so I don't really care. Alright, done now. Oh, dudes! We've got to go back. Bring light back in. I totally missed something off. Damn it, on the way. Go away, Ken. And the last thing we have in this mail opening is a pack of Pokemon Paradox Rift. Now this kind of was a shame because the figures came to 1998, I was 2p off postage. So I had to add something to the basket to get over the free postage. I'd rather have this than pay the postage. So we got code card. Is it still 3 at the front? Nope. Oh, it's definitely not 3 at the front anymore. Right, let's put them 3 back at the back. We'll start again. So we got Doublade. We got Surskit. We got Magby. God, this sucks. This really sucks. We got Flamingo. I said for years, why isn't there a Flamingo Pokemon? You know, that seemed perfectly logical to me. Oh God, this ad hoc video is terrible. We do have Spice in this pack, by the way, if you didn't get that impression already. Flamingo, Wug Trio, Techno Radar. I do like these future cards. They do look really cool. We got Steenie. We got Golbat as our first reverse. We got Horsey as our second reverse, which unfortunately I didn't put to the back of the pack again well enough to hide this full art Mela. Mela. Wow. I'm gonna assume there is waifu tax on this. You can only use this card if any opponent without attach your fire energy to one. Okay, alright, that could be good. Look at that. 1 pack, 1 full art, and it's all gravy with the rest of this anyway. I'm gonna go look this up on eBay. But once again, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye. Well, I know one thing for certain. That was the worst Pokemon pack opening clip I've ever done. It's bonus content. What are you going to do?